Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live. Oh my goodness, it's Ashley. Look at Ashley. Goodness, girl, you're all dolled up. What, did you have court today?
I figured everybody was tired of seeing me look like a gremlin.
Yeah. Well, you're like everybody's little sister. You know, we don't look at you as a normal girl. You're someone's little sister, granddaughter. You're just Ashley.
I'm the kind of person y'all would come up and like cup a fart in your hand and then put it in my face, right?
Man, we're starting this show off strong. Tonight on the show, it's going to be interesting. Jeff Sills will not be doing the news tonight because he had a family emergency, and that's fine. That's fine. Jeff never misses the show. Never. And he feels bad about it. So I'm going to endeavor to make him feel even worse about it. No, just kidding, Jeff. You take it easy, Jeff. You do you. Greg Cooner was sitting in for the news. Tonight, Swedish cameraman and drone guy, Lars Persson, he'll join us. There'll be some prizes. Your chance to win this little drone by being the very last person to comment on tonight's stream. It'll be a race at the end. The last person.
What?
Yeah, I'll tell you how to win this Pixel 4 phone on my other channel, Side B. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, they are the Cadillac of processed meat. They are our favorite sponsor. It's a pigeon, a jerky.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat.
Yeah.
It's balanced nutrition to help them grow,
Woo!
And it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky,
Pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meat. Yeah. And do you know that as many times as I've mentioned it, not one single person has ordered the pigeon jerky package. Not one person. I have.
How much is it?
Just $10. I know it's
not
$10
bad.
for paper in a plastic bag, but where else are you going to get it?
Yeah.
I mean, if the jerky was included, then sure, yeah, I could see a lot of orders. But anyway, you can put your own jerky in here and then fool your friend. Makes a great Christmas gift. Get them now so that the jerky is super stale. Makes a great stocking
At
stuffer
Christmas.
as well. Yes.
I love that.
So what's new with you, Ashley?
I had a birthday.
Are you 30 yet?
I had no.
Someone's a little sensitive about that. So you're 26.
Yeah.
6. All right. Well, happy birthday to
Yeah.
you.
But quarantine birthday's weird. It was just me getting wine drunk on our back porch and then ordering pizza.
Uh-huh. Did you...
Oh,
yeah.
something else.
Yeah?
I hope y'all are ready.
Okay.
I watched Star Wars.
Get out of town and don't come back. That is awesome.
I did it.
The very first one.
So what had happened was I did not. Okay, so I know there's different episodes, and so I got on Disney Plus because they have the whole Star Wars collection on there, and I looked for episode 1, and it was the Phantom Menace. The Phantom Menace.
Well, there's a
and
lot
I was
of
like,
you have to go by the year because there's a lot of prequels. You're gonna watch them in reverse.
so hold on.
Okay.
So yeah. So I was like, what is this? And I watched like 30 minutes of it, and I was like, I don't think this is it. And so I Googled which Star Wars to watch first. And then I started with A New Hope, episode 4.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that was 2 hours of my life.
It's wackadoodle how they did that. If you ever get confused again, just watch the trailers and pick the one where the effects look like cardboard. That's the one to start with. So that's great.
That was good. That was good though.
Yeah. For those who are just joining the stream, who are new to the stream, welcome. Please let me know who you are by chatting and let us know that you're new. You may not know that Ashley here, being a zygote to the rest of us, she has not watched all the cool 80s movies. all the movies that any normal human being, by being alive for more than 30 years, has watched.
Yeah, well.
TJ Grady with the first super chat of the night. Hey, $10. I'll take me one of those there jerky bags. You got it. You got it. And you know what? I'm going to jerk it a little bit extra for you. Didn't mean for it to sound like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get over to the news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Let's head over into the newsroom very quickly. Cover the children's ears. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Craig Kunert. What's happening?
Hi, Ken.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Hey.
Tonight's drone news is brought to you by GPC Custom Drone Cases, providing you with the highest quality professional cases so your investment is always protected when it's not in the air. Custom cases also available by request. GPC, designed for life, be original, be blue. Use discount code TNL10 for a 10% discount on all purchases at goprofessionalcases.com. Link in the description.
Wow, that's even better than Jeff could ever do it. That's the best I've ever heard that commercial done. I hope Jeff is watching. Jeff is
Anyway,
like, yeah,
first-
words I have to read before I do the news. Yeah, blah, blah, GPC, blah, blah, yeah. I tease you.
Jeff alone.
I know, I tease Jeff. All right.
It's all good.
All right.
First off in the news today, we go to our UK correspondent to share what's happening in DJI land. Let's cross to Ash from
Hi,
Droning
I'm
On.
Ash from Droning On, and I'm sat here eating my breakfast when all of a sudden DJI surprised us with a brand new teaser trailer for a new up-and-coming product. Frustratingly, this teaser trailer is only 10 seconds long, and it really gives away virtually nothing. Anyway, let's take a quick look at it, all 10 seconds of it. And that's it. Now, we don't really see a lot here. We do know that there are rumours of a new RoboMaster add-on coming out, but it doesn't really look like a drone, and this teaser doesn't do much to excite us about the idea that it could be a drone either. Looking closely at the main image there, we do see what might be, in my opinion, two prop blades on the right and left-hand side.
Ah, okay. See, DJI is smart in this regard because they know that us drone people are going to pick this thing apart. Ooh, DJI has a new thing. Well, what could it be? And then we're talking about it, we're tweeting about it, and they don't have to spend any budget on marketing. You're welcome, DJI.
They just want us to talk about it. That's all they want.
Are we going to talk about it then?
Well, we can speculate it, and we can talk about the fact that it could be a new drone.
No,
it could
no,
be a
no.
new Mavic.
No, I think we should spite them. They want us to talk about it, but we won't. Instead, we're going to talk about Ashley's hair.
Hey.
And there it is. All right, so what do you think it is? Do you think it's the Robo thing, or what do you think? Do you think it's what do you think?
Well, I've got a sneak preview, and I've seen the curling iron before the show, so that's what it is. It's a new curling iron.
Oh, okay. Well, let me show some shots of what I think is the curling iron. Apparently, this is a great DJI curling iron, and it's the Mavic Air 2, which looks
The
like...
Mavic Air 2 and the extendable arms, they do heat up, so you use them and you wrap your hair around it, and it's got the prop things at the end which will spin to hold the hair in place.
That's right. This is the all-day do. This is, you can have the curls all day long with the DJI Mavic, the Mavic Hair 2.
Oh,
Come on. It's the
And
Mavic Hair 2.
The Mavic Hair 2 comes with a built-in camera for that selfie at the end.
That's right. Not available for Greg.
All joking aside,
Yeah.
thanks, mate.
Yeah.
All joking aside, DJI do like to tease us with these, and coincidentally, we do see photos of a new drone product coming out in the very near future. This is their game. They speculate and we talk about it. But one thing we can briefly mention is that with the COVID crisis, DJI are extending some warranties because customers are unable to get into a store or get something repaired. So that's a really good positive thing that they're doing if you're having trouble with your drone 2 days before warranty expiry, they'll extend that for you.
And by the way, quick Skydio 2 update. I think Skydio is going to come through and replace it. If you were following that
Really?
drama. I think so. I'm going to knock on some wood.
what happened? What changed their mind?
I don't know. It might have been just my pure good looks, my chiseled features, and my porcelain
hair.
skin. Yes, that's what it is. By the way, the hair. Oh my sweet baby Jesus! I need me a Mavic hair too, to mow down this. Look at this. This is horrible. Look at that.
It's so voluptuous.
As well as the curling iron, you do have the blade attachment that you can put on in place of a normal prop.
right, like a Flowbee.
Mm.
But my hair is almost at the point where I have to make a decision. Do I want to kind of sweep it back and like gel it down, or just say screw it and wear a hat all the time?
No, I want to see it sleek back like a greaser. Like.
Well, my hair is.
fif-
I mean, I don't want to brag, but my hair is pretty thick, matches my skull. So when it grows out, it doesn't like lay down like you seen these cool dudes that can like, you know, in slow motion, and their hair just kind of does all. My hair will be rock solid, and it'll just get big. So it's not. But your hair, Ashley, my goodness, can we talk about your hair for just a second?
We talking about it?
Yeah. Let's just enjoy Ashley's hair for a moment. How long did it take you to get ready tonight, girl?
Hair and makeup, it was about an hour and a half.
Oh my goodness. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. When that pizza guy comes and delivers that pizza tonight, he's not going to know what hit him.
You better stop, Lord.
You know,
How I make my side money is none of your business.
the food delivery people who are still doing this, they must see people in all kinds of.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you seen that? What's that website? The people of Walmart.
Oh, I love that website.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Anyway, back to you in the
They have a
newsroom.
children's book.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, Greg.
Virginia-based company DroneUp has started a petition for the addition of a drone emoji to be available in the next emoji update. It's launched this on change.org, and it's been submitted after a proposal to the Unicode Consortium, the body that sets global coding standards.
Yeah, I think it's time we need a drone emojicon. We need an emoji. We gotta have.
But
one.
what's it going to do? It's just going to sit there. It's never going to take off.
See, here's what I like about Jeff.
That was a good pun. That was good.
Jeff doesn't even bother trying with the comedy. He's just like news,
I love it.
news. There you go. By the way, hey, if you like Greg's brand of comedy, he does a live stream as well. Tell him all about it.
I do a show, Oz by Drone. I do it tomorrow at 7. Actually, it's 8 Central Time now, US. We've had a time zone change. I think it's 8 Central US.
Okay.
Oz by Drone.
There you go.
And back to the news. Attorney General William Barr on Monday issued guidance for the Department of Justice's use of counter-drone authorities and technology, clearing the way for 7 named components to begin working toward the use of these capabilities. This is in the Preventing Emerging Threats Act of 2018, which passed Congress in October to give them the power to use the technology to detect, track, identify, and mitigate threats.
Okay.
If I have a look at these, though, compared to Australia, I don't know. America's the home of, you know, freedoms and all of this kind of thing.
Right.
In Australia, it's against the law to intercept communication, so you can't do that in Australia. I don't know what it just doesn't seem to make sense for an American piece of legislation like that. But anyway,
There's some weird things here in the United States, one of which I take advantage with prank calls. By the way, speaking of prank calls, Side B, check it out. Link in the description. Tennessee is what is known as a one-party state. So legally, if you record someone without their knowledge, if you record 2 people, one of the 2 people needs to be aware of the recording. So if I can secretly record you, and it's legal. If like the police were recording 2 drug dealers or something, then that's not. Since one of the parties need to know. It's weird. It's such a gray area, but I benefit from it on Side B.
I was
Check
gonna
it out. Side B.
Your prank call content is great. It's great.
Oh, thanks.
The end.
And next week, the guy who animates the prank calls will be a guest right here on TNL. His name's Ken, and he's from Upper Deck Media, and hopefully he's watching right now.
Listen, I saw your hidden video link to find out how he makes you as a little avatar, and it made me extremely uncomfortable.
It's creepy. Maybe we'll share a little bit of that here in a minute. It's really,
it's weird. I don't like it.
Back to you in the newsroom. That's your cue.
Greg's hooked out.
And we're back in the news.
Okay. Immediately before lockdown, a team from Snowdonia Aerospace with partners Swiftlight Avionics, University of Manchester and Welsh Ambulance Service completed a successful flight demonstration that shows that it is possible to go beyond visual line of sight for a
You're doing great, Greg.
Defibrillator delivery by drone, too many Ds, defibrillator delivery by drone to a remote rural location that will be difficult to reach with an ambulance in a timely fashion. And this has happened in the UK and only one of a few trials conducted worldwide.
That is awesome. Getting
That's
a defibrillator to someone who needs it, I mean, that's between life and death, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And in the US, though, can they actually do that yet? Are they allowed to do BVLOS in the US yet?
I don't know the answer to that. I think you have. It's like a Part 139 for delivery drones. I hope I have the number. It's like a 135 or 139. Somebody in the chat will let me know. But yeah, the only company to have that beyond visual line of sight right now is UPS.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay. And back to the news.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool if you did that.
Dubai drone photographer teases a more touching video.
Yeah.
This is a video having a look at Dubai, and it's a drone video showcasing their country at the moment. Let's have a look.
They designed the roads there so that they can fit 7 Lamborghinis across each lane. They measure it out. These roads are specifically designed for Lamborghini width type supercars that can go down the highway at incredible speeds. Because what else are you going to do with all your oil money? Help the rest of the world? No, you're going to build your own islands. You're going to build helipads in the skies. You're going to make ski mountains indoors in the desert. That's what you're going to do with your money. Screw the rest of the world. Am I in a soapbox? Sorry. I'll shut up if you give me a Lamborghini.
But this is crazy, though.
Yeah.
Their buildings are wild out there.
It's pretty amazing. If I weren't afraid to be on a plane for too long, I would go visit.
You, of all people, you are scared of being on a plane?
Yeah. Here's what happens when you get a little bit older and you start watching documentaries and you understand physics and chance.
Uh-huh.
When I was 6 years old, my parents divorced. Sad music.
Yeah.
Where's the sad music? No, I don't have.
Sad music.
And when I was 6, my mom lived in Pennsylvania. My dad lived in Texas. So I was back and forth on the plane by myself just me and my sister. She was 3 years younger than me. So we're kids. That's back when you could just trust your kids. Okay, someone will be at the gate to get you.
What?
That's back when you could smoke on a plane. That's back when you could sit on the pilot's lap and he would give you little plastic wings. Good times.
Stop.
But when you're 6, you're like, whee, I'm in a plane. Nothing could go wrong. I trust the adults. But when you get older, you're like, okay, I've seen the show When Planes Crash. Back to you in the newsroom.
I have watched Final Destination.
Yeah. Sorry, Greg. That's you.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we all know, drones can play a big part in social distancing and other COVID response tactics. We've got a video to have a look at.
Yes, we do.
There's never been a more important time in history for drone technology to play an important role, and this crisis is a prime example of where the technology can benefit. And as our society adapts into one in the short term where we have to be more socially distant, we are in a long-term fight against this virus for at least the next 12 to 18 months. Regardless of whether or not people get back to work immediately, the threat is going to continue to persist. There are American companies who are delivering thousands of medical supplies supplies every single day via drone, everything from blood to gowns to masks. And yet they are told by our own federal government that they cannot do the exact same thing here, Brian. And that's a problem. Why are American companies like Zipline, for instance, that are based out of California, delivering efficiently and effectively all these medical supplies in Africa, but again, the federal government here is saying they can't do it. That's ridiculous. And these transportation agencies, they need to step up to the plate and help out.
All right. That guy's giving me a cluster migraine. Whiz Bang. Hey, Whiz Bang. Whiz Bang says, Ken, don't worry, your mom will pin a note to your shirt. The day when he did that and they give you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and write your name in your underwear, those days are gone forever. But I still got my mom and my dad. Do your parents write your name in your underwear, Ashley?
No, I write my own name in my underwear.
There you go. You're all grown up. You can write your own name in your own underwear. And I think Jimmy J visited the Lamborghini store in St. Louis. Fun. You know you just can't go in there and go, hey, let me test drive this, right?
Why can't you?
Well, maybe you can, but you have to be dressed up, as a rich person, I think. They'll size you up when you walk in the door. If I walked in with my red Chucks, my dirty red Chucks, hey, I want to test drive one of your Lambos.
They'd be like,
yeah, no. Cornish Bees and Drones, hey, $20 super chat. Thanks for the constructive criticism. Been working on camera and editing. Thanks, Ken. You bet. That's a new stream that I have every Monday at noon, it seems. And I say that because I guess I'll do it again next Monday until we don't. But if you want to send in your video and have us tear it apart, give you some helpful criticism, then send your link to constructivecriticism@gmail.com. And Rob Muller with a €5. Hey, guys and girls. Harlem into house. Enjoying a great show. So nice to see that you're all in good health. Cheers all the way from Holland. Thank you. And hello to everybody else in Harlem. Too many vowels over there. Send me a picture of the city sign that says Harlem. And I'll share it on next week's show.
That exists?
Yeah, I think it's spelled Haaa. I don't know. It's got an umlaut or some other crap in there. I don't know. Sorry. Crap. I didn't mean to call it crap. Sorry. My bad. I'm an ignorant American. My apologies. Now back to the Australia. Greg's not used to the. Greg's not used to the flow. Are you not used to the flow of the show? You've seen what we do to Jeff, right? So that holds true with anybody who's in that chair. Sorry. And now back to you.
Sorry, Greg.
Yeah.
Before the show, we were talking about different games of football versus soccer versus rugby league and union. Well, this one, an animal decided to get into the game and play a game of soccer. Let's have a look.
Yeah. This is pretty incredible.
Look at the...
Oh!
Oh, no!
Let's see that again. I got it on a nice loop. Built ram tough. Is that a ram? What is that? What kind of animal is it? Oh, damn. Let's do it one more time.
Look at the zebras in the background.
By the way, they're not zebras. What are they, Greg?
They're rams?
No. How do people say zebra in Australia?
Zebra.
Ah, see? Look at Ashley's face. Like, what is zebra?
One more time. Zebra?
Zebra.
Yeah. Oh, because
we have zebra crossings.
Zebra. So somewhere in Australia there's a zebra named Deborah. Hey, there's old Deborah the zebra.
You got your wallabies, you got your kangaroos, you got your zebras.
Hold on. Hey, go ahead, Ashley. Here's Ashley talking like an Australian.
Me and Greg at the Outback, we got one of them there wallabies. We have kangaroos.
You still sound Southern. Sorry, you can't escape it. You can't escape it.
Zebras.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right, do the news or I'm going to sick a drop bear after you.
Okay.
All right.
Omni Environmental Solutions is offering up its drones for disinfection of large indoor spaces like sports venues, potentially making them safe to use again amid the coronavirus pandemic. These approved agents are going to be killing 99% of bacteria within 60 seconds, including the COVID-19 virus.
Right, but then the minute you let 70,000 people in there, there's a slight chance it may be germed up again. Just saying.
Maybe.
Hey, come on into the stadium. It's totally germ-free. Are you gonna have this little guy fly over the crowd as well once they're in there?
What if you had him flying over the doors as people entered, so then everyone got sprayed with it as they went in?
Yeah. There you go.
Have you seen that drone, the one that's doing UV light as a method of disinfecting as well? So we'll just have those flying over the crowd as they come in and irradiate them upon entry.
That's a
we
good
might
idea.
see a lot of gross stuff with UV light, though. No, wait, that's black light. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, hey, who knows? Melanoma could be the cure for COVID. Hey, Campbell Rice with a $20 super chat. Obion County droner. We can't speak Australian. Thank you so much for supporting the show.
There's another Obion Countyan? Wow.
Yeah. And Anubis Arts TJ Grady with a $5 super chat. What does Greg call the flying creatures that Jeff loves so much? What do you call those?
Drop bears.
Ah, that's what I thought.
No, you don't. That's not real.
Well, that's what
Drop
he was
bears.
asking. What does Greg call the flying creatures that Jeff loves so much?
Birds.
That's all you.
Drone videos of the recent tornadoes that swept through the southern eastern United States show the sheer power of destruction of the storm. David Waltermeyer captured the footage in Fort Oglethorpe.
Yeah, this is
Oglethorpe, Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia, and Chattanooga in Tennessee.
This is terrible. This is just awful to see.
It was very scary. Which we just had those tornadoes, like a month and a half ago that came through Nashville, Tennessee's capital, and then Knoxville missed those. It ran out before it got to us, and then these started after it passed Knoxville. But we got a lot of thunderstorm and lightnings. It was scary.
And I believe Tuscaloosa, Alabama got some. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more tornadic activity lately, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Very sad, but it's good to be able to assess the damage with a drone.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of assessing damage with drones, the Army is building drones that can be fired from grenade launchers to give troops on the ground their own mini spy plane, giving their soldiers a bird's eye view of the battlefield. This drone is launched from an existing grenade launcher, so they don't need anything new. They've got their existing Bang Bang toys, and they can use it to shoot off a drone.
And you know what that is? That is a force multiplier! Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the drone you can shoot out of a gun. You got your gun. You got your drone. You got your projectile. There you got your force multiplier. America! You can't do a weapons video without some dude in camouflage going, force multiplier!
Greg is so unamused right now.
He's so unamused. Anyway, Rick Morsh. Man, $25 super chat. Thank you so much, Rick. That's very generous. And I'm a huge fan of your code. See what that was? That was called a joke grenade. Because you pull the pin, you throw it, and then a couple seconds go by, and then, oh, I get it. And a Jeep, a drone, and an old man with a $2 super chat. Hello to Ash and Beans. Hey, where's Beans?
Aw.
Where's Beans Bean?
She was in the other bedroom taking a nap, but I can go get her whenever Greg has another news story.
Okay. Well, I think everybody's paying attention to Greg now. Spotlight on Greg.
So speaking of codes, and there's different sporting codes. We were talking before about soccer, and Zenit are using a drone to send Player of the Month award to Malcolm. This is the football club Zenit's Brazilian midfielder Malcolm.
Okay.
Oh.
That poor cat. Okay.
Eita, mochna. Queria agradecer a todos os fãs do Zenit que votaram em mim. Estou muito feliz mesmo. Obrigado por tudo e tamo junto. Fiquem em casa e tô vagno.
No, the subtitles were incorrect. I think what he was saying there was, I apologize for the vertical video. By the way, did you know that there is a vertical video, vertical film festival? It's an actual thing. Vertical film festival.
Stop.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Stop
Beans
with the
made
vertical.
it. I found Beans.
Ooh. What's up with Beans?
It Beans. She makes a big appearance in my most recent YouTube. She mad because I woke her up.
Ashley, I got to tell you, we need to do an intervention because
Why?
your cat is so fat. What is up with that? Your cat's freaking. Your cat's a lard ass. What is up with that? How do you even lift her?
I like to rub her belly for good luck sometimes.
Yeah, okay. Does it work? It's not going to work for the cat.
It doesn't work for Beans. No.
Okay, all right. Sorry, Greg.
She weighs 16 pounds, by the way. Fun
Oh
fact.
my God, 16-pound cat.
Okay, moving on. Hubbard Park in Merredin attracts a lot of people, especially lately amid the coronavirus outbreak, with everyone working and attending school from home. But there's a lot of people also attracting there with large groups. So on Tuesday, Merredin Police Department launched a drone above the park to monitor the volume of people coming and going and to look out for social distancing violations.
This is a beautiful park that attracts a lot of people to come out, get some exercise, walk, look at the daffodils behind me. There's a pond. You can see all the traffic out here today. And the mayor's office says he's been getting some complaints about people not following social distancing guidelines to prevent the spread of the COVID-19 virus in his community. So today, the police department started launching a drone overhead to monitor the people here at Hubbard Park. He does not want to close Hubbard Park because it is so popular here in Merredin, but he'll let the drone footage tell him over the next few weeks what he should do. And if he sees the lack of social distancing continuing out here, it's something he may resort to, although he says he does not want to.
Okay, hold on. This guy looks like somebody. He's reminding me of somebody. He needs something though. There we go. There we go. That's now. Okay, there it is. There it is. Yeah, he is Morpheus. Am I wrong? Is dude not Morpheus? Right? I was like, that is a Lawrence Fishburne looking cat. I mean, that guy. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. You are right.
He's freaking Morpheus. I will take the red pill and see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Was it the red pill that you took to go down the rabbit hole? Or the blue pill? Blue pill was go back to your old crappy life, right? Red pill was like go down and discover that you're a human battery, right?
But was the real crappy life not the actual one that's fake? That's the question.
Right. What would you choose? I mean, if you could go back and you're, let's say, a gazillionaire, you got everything, would you care if you were a human battery? Would you?
Can you prove that you're not?
Oh, here we go. Okay, all right. I'm not having a debate on that. The Grumpy Vlogger with the $5 super chat. I recognize that egghead in the news. I believe he's talking about you, Greg.
Grumpy.
Yeah. And the Mo JEC with a 2-pounder. Let's pound it. Vertical video should be banned. Absolutely. And the Mo JEC, I did get your video link, and you'll be the first person to be constructively criticized on Monday at noon. So join us.
Ooh.
It'll be fun. Greg, you have the final word.
TNL News has been sponsored by Go Professional Cases. GPC, designed for life. Be original, be blue. Don't forget the discount code TNL10 for a 10% discount on all online purchases at goprofessionalcases.com.
GPC, love you, mean it. Absolutely. Greg, thank you so much for the wonderful news and for letting us interrupt your evening.
It's 10:35 a.m.
I stand corrected.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye now. Okay.
Greg is over us. He's done.
Greg is such... Now, in comedy, there's something called a straight man. You know, like the Abbott and Costello. The Abbott to the Costello. Okay, so, you know, maybe that's an old reference. But Costello is the comedy guy, and Abbott is the straight man to make the funny guy look more funny. Anyway, Greg's a great straight man.
No, he's he's great. I like that guy.
So we're about to call our buddy in Sweden, but first I wanted to recognize a super chat from a Philip, a Cochette, and that's the news. Thank you, Philip. And Bojangles with a $5 super chat. How much did you earn for Meals on Wheels? I am so glad you asked. Now, oh no, it's gone. I had a picture of the large Ed McMahon sized check that I'm going to bring to Meals on Wheels, but we did earn $2,492.50. Someone offered $7.50 just to round that up to $2,500. But just to just to mess with Greg's OCD, I'm going to leave it at $2,492.50. That's what we're going to do, just to mess with it. Oh, yeah. You know what else he would hate? I'm going to do it right now.
What?
You see this? You see this window here? Right?
Yeah.
That's with the GPC website. So if I were to do something, you know, just like that, I would really mess with him. He can't watch. If he's watching right now, he's already looking away. You see how it's
I
just...
mean, I hate that too.
It's a
That's
little...
awful.
I know, it's just a little off. It's just a little off. You know what else would be horrible? Hold on. Let's do that. Oh, that's no good.
That's crazy. You could do that though.
Isn't it? Oh, let's do this. What?
What?
Let me see if I can fix it. I guess I can't. Oh well.
That is not real.
Nah, I just have to leave it. Anyway. So let me share a video, as I have many. Okay, I'm going to share this one. This is from Mike. Hey Ken, I hope you and your loved ones are doing okay at this troublesome time. Here's a video of me chasing a plane around with my quad. I love these videos. Ashley, yeah.
A plane?
Yeah, a fixed wing plane.
Oh, I thought he meant like a real plane.
Like an RC plane.
Oh, okay.
So it's, you know, it's a quad and an RC plane. So in your opinion, in the chat, which pilot is more skilled? The fixed wing pilot doing this kind of stuff, or is it the FPV guy? Let me know in the chat which one you think is more riddled with talent. Either way, it's a beautiful thing to look at.
Whoa, that plane's going straight up.
Yeah, they can do that. There are some planes, Ashley, that like real size with a person in them that are able to do that. Not many.
No, thank you. I would never.
Yeah.
Whoa!
There you go.
That was cool.
Thanks for sharing, Mike. If you want to share a video, you can. Here is the email address. Ken Heron Upload at gmail.com. I've added this little caveat here. Please include your music source. If you would, just let me know if it's copyrighted music, like from the YouTube library or whatever. And then that way, your pal Ken won't get in trouble. We don't want your pal Ken to get in trouble, do we?
No, nobody does.
There's one or two dudes.
There's
one or two dudes out there that really want me to get in trouble. I don't know why. They just don't like the cut of my jib for some reason. But that's fine because I love you enough for both of us. Yeah.
What in the world?
I don't know. Anyway, it's
okay.
It's like 2 a.m. out there in Sweden. Let's call Lars while Ashley tells the most fantastic joke ever.
All right. Here we go. What does a nosy pepper do?
What?
Gets jalapeno business.
That's kind of funny.
Oh, thanks. Wow, I didn't think you were gonna laugh.
No, that was good.
Do you need another one?
It looks like it. Yeah.
All right. What kind of exercise do lazy people do?
I don't know what.
Diddly squats.
So okay.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Tina is here, yeah. Lars is here.
Lars, hey, how you doing, bud?
Hey.
Welcome to the show. We don't see you, but we hear you.
See if we can find a little video camera online here. There we go.
There he is.
Hi.
Hey, thanks for making time for us.
Oh, thank you very much for waking me up in the middle of the night. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah. What time is it? What time is it in your corner of the world?
At the present, 20 to 3. So
Oh.
yeah, 20 to the middle.
Oh my goodness. Well, thanks for doing that.
Wow.
Ashley?
I mean, I love the show anyway, so if I could get up just to watch the stream.
Well, that's
I would do it
that's a
anyway.
great compliment. I appreciate it. Ashley, Lars, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
Hello, Lars.
Wrong
Nice
side.
to see you.
There
There we go.
you
There we go.
All right. So
Oh, yeah.
there
Oh,
you go.
yeah.
So Lars, you are a professional cameraman, and give us a little bit of background from you.
Should I tell a little background for me? I started working as a professional cameraman in 1988. And I've been working in 2 different production companies during that time. And in 2005, I started an own production company with 2 of my colleagues. Working as a cameraman, working with television, my own productions, and do corporate videos, of course. That puts some food on the table.
Right. So you started out editing in the 80s. You edited video in the 80s.
Oh yeah, with videotape.
Yeah. How did you do that?
You weren't editing on videotape yourself?
Are you trying to say that I'm old enough? Well, yes, I actually am old enough. But I was in radio at the time, so I was editing audio by doing razor blades. I mean, I can still edit audio using. Look, Ashley's rolling her. She's a radio person too, but she doesn't know. She doesn't know from editing.
Now, I had to splice audio once for extra credit in college, and I did great. Would I do it again? No.
So you used one of these.
Mm-hmm. And I had to match it up. Yep. A little razor blade. Yep.
And you had to take the 2 wheels and go.
It was awful. Once. I will never do it again.
Real tape right there. Hold on.
And I used a traditional scissor.
Oh, so you used scissors with videotape.
Scissors, yeah. No, not videotape. My golly, not videotape, but audio tapes.
Okay.
So when you made a spline on the audio tape, magnetic tape, you needed to cut it diagonally because you didn't want the audio cut to here.
Right. So you didn't want it to go like that. Right. So, okay. Ashley, do you know what a bulky racer is?
No.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing. Lars, you know what a bulky racer is?
Me?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Really? Oh well, in Radioland, but when you heard a commercial in the 80s, You know, like Larry's Cars, the best cars in Larryland. They would come on a reel tape. And when you were done with that commercial, you wanted to use the tape for something else, you'd use a bulk eraser. It's essentially an electromagnet. You put the tape on it and you hit a button, it goes. If you put your car keys on it, it makes the keys dance. It's pretty awesome. I've erased credit cards on that thing. Oh yeah, bulk erasers. Anyway, so anybody alive in the chat back then? So how did you edit? What did you use to edit video in the 80s?
I started when my own productions. I worked with the Beta SP.
Okay.
But I have worked with high band, U-matic high band as well. Is that familiar to you?
No. So is that?
No.
Can you give us the
U-matic high band? That was a rather full-size videotape. It was about. No, I'm not talking centimeter because you just don't know the centimeters and all that thing.
You're right.
But it was a really rather big video cassette to put in a video recorder. And from your camera, you had a cable that went down to the recorder. And when you wanted to film, you just push the rec play. Yeah. But when you're editing, it was like video editing with all the video systems in the world, Beta SP, Digital Beta, whatnot. In those days, but I started with U-matic high band, went over to Beta SP.
Is any of these them? Any of these little console dealios them?
Let's see if I can see any of those.
This looks so. Maybe. This one looks so 80s. Look at that one. Oh my goodness.
Many of them looks familiar, but not in production.
Yeah.
That looks like a 1-inch C. That was a kind of the one to the right, the gentleman who is.
Oh yeah.
Who is,
okay.
It should either 1 C or 1-inch B. Sorry, 1-inch C.
Interesting. Interesting. It's really amazing how far we've come in such a short amount of time.
I would say the leap from videotape to digital non-linear editing, that was quite amazing.
Yeah. I remember the first.
You can put stuff in, and then you can push everything in front of you what you had edited already. If you wanted to put anything into a videotape at that time, there you needed to make a B-roll, or you needed to well, it was not as easy to do it at that time.
No,
because
have you
made a more an electronic clip
right
at the fixed area, and you couldn't push the things that were on the magnetic tape.
Right
forward.
Right.
So that was a revelation.
So you've worked with all kinds of cameras, and when did you get your first drone? When did you incorporate drones into your repertoire?
That was in 2017.
Okay, and I'm going to show a little bit from your reel here. I'm going to show this as we're speaking to you. This is some of the stuff that you've filmed here.
And the music is actually the free music from YouTube.
Oh, is it? Okay, good. All right. Yeah. Wow.
But this was filmed, almost all of this footage was filmed by my first Mavic 2 Platinum Platinum, yeah. And that was the first I bought in 2017. And after a few years, I bought also an Inspire 1. But the Mavic Pro Platinum is still my workhorse.
Yeah, this is good stuff that you've shot.
The whole day today I was out with my Mavic Platinum.
Yeah, what were you filming today? What were you filming?
I was filming. It was an archaeological site. They're going to do an archaeological excavation, quite a few miles from here. But and they want some pre-shots how it looks today. Before they start excavating, and then in the middle I will film with the drone as well, and then at the end. So I will probably do some information films that the community will put up on their sites.
Ashley is 26. Someone in the chat, Nicholas said, "Ashley, I can't believe the girl on my screen tonight is the same girl in the last video I saw. Amazing." So eventually, that was a polite way of them saying, You clean up nice.
I was looking rough in that last video.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, you know, there's
my natural state. I don't like to sugarcoat. Listen, you get what you get, and you don't pitch a fit.
Okay. Hey, speaking of old technology, Ashley, do they still teach how to queue up records in DJ school, on radio school?
Nope.
No. So you don't know how to. You've never played a song on a turntable.
Mm-mm. I mean, I know what a record player looks like, and I know what a record looks like, and I know that you put the center hole on the thing, and then you have the needle that you pick up and move over there, but I don't know how to make it play.
Yeah. It's like a giant, it's a big black CD. In fact, I was DJing in clubs. That's right. I was a club DJ. Yeah. I could get 3 turntables going. I was beat mixing back in the early 90s. And I remember the day that digital compact discs came out. I thought, it's going to be a fad. I'm lugging 300 pounds of vinyl around to my jobs, you know? And, how
did you know what records, did you have to keep pulling out records to mix them all when you were done with one?
Yes. Have you seen DJs today? You can YouTube where they have the 2 little turntable looking things. Well, they're they're MP3s and they're not doing anything really. They'll tell you they're doing something. And maybe there's a DJ out there that says they're doing something, but if you can beat mix 3 vinyl records, then hats off to you. I didn't do a lot of scratching, but I could go from one record to another and mix in something from another record. I was really good at it. I don't know if I would love to see if I could still do it. But yeah, and then, you know, you'd read the room. There was a little bit of skill to it. You'd read the room, see what people are liking. You'd increase the BPMs from 100 beats per minute on up to 130, and then you get the room going. Then you knock it back down again with a little slow grabbing ass song, and then you get it's a whole thing. It was a whole science. Oh, vinyl. There's people on YouTube still doing vinyl.
Even us Swedes, we recognize what you just said, grabbing ass music. Yeah.
And by the way, I thank you, sir, very much.
The language barrier is lost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's just transparent.
Yes, Ashley, you may not realize it, but English is not his first language. Yeah.
Is it not?
No.
Nej, jag pratar svenska. Här nere I södra Sverige så pratar vi med lite skånsk dialekt.
That's called Swedish.
What the hell is that?
He's in Sweden. It's Swedish.
Yeah, they do.
Ashley, look, I'm gonna blow your mind, but in other countries, they teach second languages like it's nothing. People in Europe and other countries know more than one language.
Listen,
I wish I did.
We're talking about it.
Yeah.
I said it in the chat, and I think you guys missed it. Lars, listen, I would pay you real money for you to call me every night, and you could read an encyclopedia to me. But your voice is so soothing. I just wanna.
Hey,
I have heard it before. Thank you very much.
hey, Lars. Lars, could you just for a moment, could you read the ingredients to something or a book near you for Ashley, just for 30 seconds or something?
Oh, I have an improvised teleprompter because I wanted to talk about something. So I can look at my mobile phone here. So I will talk, but it would be in English. Would you like me to talk in Swedish?
Yes,
or in
please.
English?
Yes, Swedish for Ashley, please.
Oh, great. Then I will open one of the envelopes.
All right.
From
yes.
the. Okay.
All right.
Swedish then.
Yeah.
Alzheimers gåtan går att lösa. Men vi måste få bättre resurser. Det är bråttom. Enligt professor Agneta Nordberg, som i grunden är optimistisk. Ja.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, isn't it amazing? Our American brains don't work that way.
No, they don't. Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks to everybody else who is up at 2 a.m. watching this, by the way.
Talk about the English language in Sweden. I would say that in my generation and probably later generations as well, we have never dubbed an English movie or TV series ever, but we have the subtitles. And we listen from when you're small toddler to all the way through life, we listen to the English language and we read the interpretation, the subtitles in Swedish. So we learn more or less like the English language by watching television.
So would you?
And of course we study English in school as well, of course.
So would you say that most Swedish people can speak and write it, or one or the other?
Both, I would say, more or less, better or worse. But I think the younger generation, they learn English, of course, with films and TV series as well. But they also learn much from the internet.
Wow.
Do you have to learn English?
Yes, that's a subject you need to take in ground school all the way up to 9 years ground school.
I admire people that can play a stringed instrument and that can speak multiple languages. It's something I could never do, as I am now an old dog and unable to learn new tricks.
I don't think you're old to learn new tricks, really.
Go on. Go on, Lars. So let me play a little bit more of your video here. It's quite beautiful. This is all in Sweden? This is all?
I can comment on all this footage here. This is just a few kilometers outside where we live. And this is, I filmed this when it was quite windy. And I wanted to have the wind as well in the frame. And this was it's beautiful.
Oh, that looks good, yeah.
It blows through the
Wow!
That was my goal to film that.
You know what? Let me just pause here.
This is my church. This is just my church. I sing in a church choir as well.
Let me just pause here. I want to bring that back. You know, this is something that not a lot of people would even think to film it, and that would be the fields waving like that. You know, that's really, really great.
It's so pretty.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, your church?
My church, it's just a few hundred meters from where we live, and I sing in a church choir as well. So this is Lackalänga Kyrka, the church of Lackalänga.
Are you a baritone?
I'm a bass.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And this was filmed with the Litchi app, and I had quite a lot of assistance with that app as well, because you need to do do the motion with the drone as well as with the sensor. You need to follow everything. Must need to go in sync.
How much of this did you colorize afterwards? I mean, did you do color correction, or was it a preset?
I do color correction. No, I do color correction in post, but not that much. Maybe some contrasts.
Right.
And sometimes I do those gradient things to cover some of the sky. And
Look at that clip.
Yeah, this was filmed in England, in the southern parts of England. This is Weymouth. It's on the south coast of Cornwall, I think.
And the birds almost got you.
Yeah, they were quite vicious. They had big signs as well down at the harbor. Don't feed the seagulls because they are vicious.
Look at this. Hey, remember when people could congregate? Remember, well, that was good times, wasn't it? Remember that?
Wow, I remember that.
I need to just go back and watch people's old videos where people are gathering, having a party, or hanging out on the beach.
Is Sweden under any kind of lockdown?
More or less. We have the same issues as all the countries in the world. But I won't say lockdown, because it's more voluntary to stay at home. You recommend the elderly people to stay at home because they are more vulnerable to the COVID-19. But I work business as usual. But then again, we have a very small business and my colleague works at home with the editing, and he doesn't come into the office anyway. So I'm alone. I'm quite alone, and I enjoy to be alone when I sit at the office. It's so soothing.
It is kind of nice to just kind of be by yourself sometimes. I will call Jeff Sills sometimes during the day. His house is a freaking maniac circus. He's got 5 kids, and I think he's got turkeys living in his living room. He's got animals and cats and dogs, and I think there's a a zebra or zebra living in his closet. It's crazy. And then I'll hang up with him and I'll be like, oh. I'm going to try to say this. Zelig to you. No, Zelig to you. And thank you for the $25 super chat. Just passed my SUAS test and you helped. Thanks for all you do, Ken.
Aww.
Thank you so much. And Jimmy J. I always say you can teach an old dog new tricks, but you can't teach a dumb dog any. That's true. You know, I owned a dumb dog for years. Her name was Cricket. And
no way, for real?
She was a dumb dog. I inherited her from my ex-wife's sister. My ex-wife's sister gave me Cricket to hold for a couple weeks, right? And then during that time, we got divorced, and she's like, "Dog's yours." I'm like, "What?" This dog is the kind of dog that would purposely, you know, when you're walking through a room, normally a dog would get out of your way. This dog would be like, yeah. I mean, so dumb, but lovable. Her name was Cricket. Anyway, I just want to mention very quickly, and this is an opportune time right now to mention remotepilot101.com. I hope you don't mind being along with a little commercial.
Oh,
Lars,
go ahead, please.
Okay. Now, we're going to talk about regulations in your country as they are changing in a moment, but I wanted to let everybody know remotepilot101.com is the place to get your Part 107 certification. If you want to make money in the United States, you're going to need that. And I think Zelig to you, who just super chatted $25, used remotepilot101.com and the discount to get that done. The discount can be had by using Heron 18, Heron 18, and that is 30% off. Let me just go to the website right here. There it is. There's the website. This is what you'll see when you go to remotepilot101.com. That is Jason Schappert. You can get a complete course, one-time payment for $150. 30% off knocks it out down to about $104, and that is for life. So you can use that anytime you need to retest, and that's every 2 years. And Jason and I, we've got this thing. I'm going to go visit them in Florida. They're based out of Florida. I'm going to go visit them. We're going to do something so amazingly cool. I can't even say what it is.
What? You can't tease me like that.
I'll tell you when we're done streaming. I'll call you. I'll tell you about it. But I can't tell these people.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you, but just not you. And that guy. That guy doesn't need to know. He doesn't. Anyway. No, not you. remotepilot101.com. Love you, mean it. Heron 18. So Lars, speaking of which, the European drone laws are changing. Can you speak to that very quickly?
They are, and as you probably heard before, when the European Aviation Safety Organization, they have come up to drone rules that should apply to most of the EU countries, so there will be a uniform rule of regulations for drones. How much that will be exactly the same rules in all the EU countries at the end, well, we don't know. Some of the countries are, well,
right. I
won't mention any country.
Yeah, no,
don't do their own things anyway.
Yeah, don't throw another country under the bus. But usually it seems like, and I've been told from people from other countries that they will follow the FAA's lead from the United States and kind of see what we're doing and maybe do it as well.
To implement to take you start often in these cases, as well as the ICAO organization, the FN organization, the rules started in the US and then they were implemented to the rest of the world. And this is probably the same thing with the drones. You start the changes and the rest of the world watch how it works for you. Then we may tweak a little small things and make them our rules at the end.
So is this going to, will there be like a Part 107 equivalent for those who want to make money with the drones or something like that, or?
Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge anyway. when it comes to the commercial side. As a curiosity, I may be wrong at this, but as a curiosity, today with the Swedish rules, we have different categories, start from 1 to 5, and everybody could fly in category 1. You don't need to have an education. You don't have to bother about if it's going to be commercial or not. If you fly a drone from a weight from 0 up to 7 kilograms, I wrote down somewhere how much that would be in pounds.
Thanks for the translation. Yeah.
55 pounds. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
880 ounces. I googled it, and 55 pounds.
All right. So that's the same.
And, yeah. And anybody with a drone flying a category 1 can do commercial stuff. It's not like in the US that you need a Part 107.
Are you guys allowed to fly near buildings and over cars and stuff like that?
I think that's rather similar rules as in the US. We are not allowed to fly over people, over buildings, over animals, and if we wanted to really follow all the rules and regulations in Sweden, you could probably not film with a drone anyway.
Right. Yeah.
No, I mean, you don't know if people are walking into the frame. You have no control over that.
That's true.
Buildings, yes, you can see buildings. They are quite visible. But animals, hello. You can't predict.
I keep hearing from people in the UK how limited they are as far as getting near buildings and things like that. By the way, I just have to let everybody know that Ray Bob is here. Ray Bob! I saw Ray Bob off in there in the chat, and I have to make an announcement. Our buddy Mike Roche has become now, I have a Patreon page that you can use to support the channel, and I appreciate all, I think 21 or 2 of my Patreons. I really depend on you guys. If you want to become a Patreon, there's a link in the description. There's a few tiers. One of the tiers is called the Ray Bobs. And I'll just share with you right now that our buddy Mike Roche has become the second Ray Bob.
Aww.
Yeah, other than Ray Bob himself. Ray Bob was the only one in there for a little bit, but thanks to this guy, there's 2 in there now. Thank you so much, Mike Roche.
Look at him, that cutie little picture.
Yeah. And TJ Grady with another $10 super chat for Ashley's social distancing birthday. Hopefully can get you a happy bottle of wine. Do you have any wine, Ashley, with you?
Not with me tonight, no. I started to have a really bad breakout, and I was like, what could be causing this? And I looked at myself, and self said, I said, maybe you shouldn't drink every night. Maybe you need a break. And myself said, you right, girl. So I haven't drank since last Tuesday.
She looked at her. Hold your wrist up. Do you have a watch? You do have. Okay, all right. So does it say last Tuesday on it? Okay, all right.
No, it doesn't say. Okay. The last time I drank was my birthday, which was last Tuesday.
Okay. I think a lot of people watching can remember how fun it was to have Ashley and the box of wine. Next time we'll have to have just the box of wine on as a guest. Okay. So anyway, Lars, thank you so much. Are you doing all right? Are you still awake?
Oh, so far, yeah.
Okay, good. Well, I have to thank the people that sent in the Would You Ride It's. About 1,000 of you sent in the one that we did over a year ago with the girl in the bikini that rides that thing over the lake. I'm not going to share it because Viral Hog will get mad at me, but you know the one I'm talking about. Just search girl bikini drone and it'll pop up. So we shared that on the show a year ago. But I do have this one, and if you would let me know, Lars, if you would ride it. Not a lot of information about this one, other than the fact that the dude has nads of steel, and so the question is, would you ride it? It's a very short clip, but I have it on loop so we can watch this fool.
No.
Yeah, I'm no. I mean, everybody looking like nope, that's a no. Look at this. I mean, if you're gonna fly your drone, I mean, that's line of sight forever, right? just attach yourself to the drone. You have line of sight. Look at this dude.
Can you actually see the drone on the top of your head?
I don't know, but I mean, it looks fun, but I wouldn't do it over land. If anything, if I had to, I would do it over water.
Well, why? Does it float?
No, but if you land, you won't break your neck. You'll at least just drown.
Right. Why break your ankles and live when you could just end it all?
Yeah. Look, I think he is.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, he looks like he's wearing Chuck Taylors. Yeah. So anyway, what are people saying? What are people saying in the chat? Would you ride it? I've got Artco says hell no. Philip Cochette says looks like an old super glue commercial. Yes, Ashley won't remember, but there was a super glue commercial with a guy in a hard hat who glued his hard hat to an I-beam and he would hang from it. Wow. So now I know how old you are. Phantom Flight 101. Never. No, never. Not a chance from TJ Grady. It would pull my head off. I think he was actually sitting on something.
Nuh-uh.
It's not attached to his head. It's not go Inspector Gadget time. Nope. Jimmy J says
Drone
no.
Shot said yes. Drone Shot said hell yeah.
Yeah, drone shot. Well, who said that? Drone shots?
Yeah.
Well, I think everybody who knows drone shots knows that drone shots has always been a little just a little off. I'm getting a lot of no's. No way. Ashley, you're 26. You're young. You live forever, made of rubber. What do you think? Would you ride it?
Over water. Yeah, over water.
Okay. Yeah, so that you go from being a drone to an anchor. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Lars, thank you so much for being on. Appreciate it.
It was a pleasure, really.
And so now you're going to stay up all night, and you're going to watch.
No, I'm
no.
going to cuddle me, my wife, wake her up, and then I will go to sleep.
Okay. Well, please thank your wife for letting us disturb your household and for being on tonight.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. See you later.
Bye,
Take care.
Lars.
Okay, bye, Lars.
Bye, Ashley.
All right. So, Ashley,
He's a cool guy.
your final thoughts on his accent?
Oh my God! Listen to me when I tell you, if both of us were not married.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, too far.
You. Now, speaking of too far, we're gonna overshare in a minute. Not right now, but I did want to thank, if I can, Bibbidi Bobbidi, Mike Roche again, and here are the other patrons. There's a link in the description. Thanks to all these people. These are all my patrons. And there's some more right there. These are the people that are supporting the channel and me on a monthly basis, and I do absolutely appreciate you. Yes.
Woo!
Yeah. Because I know it looks like I'm highfalutin with my wall unit. But anyway. All right. I'm going to...
his accent, that is so interesting.
What?
That,
Yeah.
I wish a second language was taught to us at an earlier age.
Yeah.
In America than like a requirement in high school, you know.
Right. Can you bring the microphone a little closer to your face? Is that possible?
I can get a little closer to the microphone.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because the closer you are, the better you sound.
Oh, is this better?
Oh, that's good. So good. Hey, Ashley, have you ever seen a covered bridge?
No.
No?
Covered
Okay.
with what?
What's the bridge covered with?
Yeah, what do you mean, a covered bridge? What do you mean, a covered bridge?
Somebody explain to Ashley what a covered bridge is. Oh
Like
my God.
What's a covered bridge?
They cover it in syrup and or chocolate and Jimmy's. You never heard of that?
Listen, no, Ken, leave me
Look,
alone.
in the north, in Yankee Land,
Yankee Land.
if it's 1800s and you build a bridge out of wood, what happens after a while? after the snow and the rain.
Wood.
The wood rots,
the
and
wood
your horse and carriage will fall through. So way back in the Dizay, they would cover it like a little house with a long. Anyway, I'll show you what it is. This is from. Hold on, let me get a sound effect ready. This is from Whiz Bang. He says, "Hey Ken, hope all good with you and your family. You had some wooden bridges on TNL last week. I have flown through the longest covered wooded bridge in Michigan, 282 feet long. From Whiz Bang." So Ashley, get ready for a covered bridge. You've seen them in movies.
Oh, yeah.
Right? What? I don't know what you were imagining.
Me either, honestly.
The craftsmanship on these, they don't build these new anymore. Although, they do have companies that will fix them up so that they're not all falling apart.
Look at
Because
that.
a lot of them are historic landmarks. So that is a covered bridge, Ashley.
Wow.
And that's a boat. Have you ever heard of a boat?
You piece of dumb.
Ashley. So funny. Oh, man.
Look at that.
That's beautimous. Yeah. Very nicely done there, Mr. Whizbang. All right. So, just to remind everybody, I have a second channel. I'm trying to,
Yeah?
get people over there to, subscribe and all that stuff. It's called Side B, and there's stuff over there that you would like. It's like
stuff.
funny radio stuff, prank calls and whatnot. And our buddy Ken from Upper Deck Media, who animates the audio for that, will be on next week.
Oh, fun.
And he sent me a video. Now, Ashley, you're familiar with the animation software that people use?
Nope.
I'm not either. I've never done it. But
No,
one of the
I've never done
hardest
anything.
one of the hardest things to do is to make fingers and arms move naturally. And Ken has bought this new software, some speed assist capture something or other, that will capture his movements and actually incorporate that into the animations. And here he is using it. I thought it was fascinating. Where do you see this? These are digital puppets. That's the old way of doing it. See right there? And you'd have to do it like frame by frame, click on each individual like knuckle. This is how most of it's done, when you see animations in movies. They'll do a lot of motion capture now, but that's what Ken's getting into. So
Wow.
yeah. So let me go over here and show you. He's got some new equipment. So now instead of doing that, this is what he's doing. Isn't that amazing?
Yo, that's sick.
Isn't that crazy?
How does that even work?
I know, right? I think it's using the same technology that like a Wii, the video game Wii would use.
Yeah, I love the Wii.
Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So yeah, that's fantastic.
Wow.
And he'll be on with us next week to tell us a little bit more about how that works. Cornish
That's really,
Bees
really
and Drones with a $10 super chat. Check out our covered bridges. I will, and thank you. John Scott with the $10 super chat. This is my late fee. Got tied up helping someone out with Zoom. Okay. A lot of people using Zoom.
Yeah.
There are some vulnerabilities involved with Zoom, just to let you know.
Nuh-uh.
Apparently,
What do you mean?
Zoom, I don't know if it's your information or if someone can hack your Zoom or something, but look into it. Google
I'll have to.
Zoom vulnerabilities.
I know you can Zoom bomb people,
What is that?
and it's like you'll see some of your other friends in a Zoom meeting already, and you're not invited to it, but you can join it if you figure out their chat code, so you can join a Zoom call that you're not supposed to be a part of.
Oh.
And that's called Zoom bombing.
any software that can be bombed, I don't want to be a part of. So now, Ashley, you have your own YouTube channel.
I do.
And it's doing pretty well. There's a link to Ashley's YouTube channel if you want to check it out in the description.
Thanks.
So, Ashley, I'm going to warn you to please remember that there are children watching.
Okay.
Okay? But let's talk about oversharing. I think you know where I'm going.
There's so many different directions in which you can go, so I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm going to play a clip after we give people a moment to get the children out of the room. It's not terrible. It's not anything that they haven't already seen, but we'll give you a few seconds to just... There you go. Timmy, make me a sandwich. And while Timmy's in there making a sandwich, I'll play this clip for one of Ashley's videos.
Taking a picture of beans. All right.
Okay. Here we go.
I know what you're going to play.
Yup.
Remember in the earlier clip when I said that my tummy was hurting? Well, I realized it's because I took that antibiotic on an empty tummy. So, I went to a gas station and I bought a breakfast bar and I ate it. And listen, this might be TMI. Probably shouldn't talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. I was sitting in my car knowing that my tummy just didn't feel right. And I made the grave mistake
of trusting a fart.
I'll have you know that I am now headed home to go change pants, because I just sharted.
Okay, Ashley.
Why am I so dang funny? God.
You that's one of my favorite shows on Discovery is Shark Week. By the way, so why when you were editing, you're like, yeah, I'll leave that in. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I
right.
have never been prim or proper.
Mm-hmm.
I have always said the most ridiculous things, and I have never been one to sugarcoat anything about me. And so when I
didn't assume that there was any kind of sugar involved in that.
So when I was out vlogging that drone adventure,
yeah,
and I sharted, I was like, everyone needs to know that this happened.
Yeah. Okay. I can see. Yeah. I mean, you let your hair down, certainly. You know, sure. Why not?
No.
I guess.
It's a lot of sharing. I mean, yeah, like Al Schmeg had said, keeping it real.
Yeah. So what did your husband think about you sharing?
Well, see, we kind of, you know, he's in news and he does hard news, and it's kind of like, we keep it separate. It's separate from us. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense.
No, yeah,
he
you
knows
have
it's up there.
You have to have your own thing. By the way, we just now. I'm sorry. What? Okay. No. Okay. I'm talking to the fake person in my ear. Yep. I'm being told we have a new sponsor, and we want to welcome them to the show.
The next 23 minutes and 14 seconds of this program are being brought to you by a proud sponsor of for over 10 years running.
Yay!
Parts are always fun. Parts are always fun.
It's true, except when you don't trust them. Anyway, bring the kids back. We're good now.
Yeah, kids are fine now.
You know, I forgot, and I forgot to mention this to Lars while he was on, but Lars had an accident with his drone. I really wanted to ask him about this. This is Inspire One. I think it hit an immovable object. I think that's what done happened. All right, I'm letting some super chats going by here. We got H. Burt French with a $5 super chat. Thank you. I got to go to fire drill. See you later. Okay.
What?
Maybe is it a fire drill? Because sometimes if I eat too much, I need to fire drill myself. Sometimes I will fire drill for several minutes, long enough to watch a YouTube video. And also, Rick Morsh. Rick Morsh. I need a Morse sound. Doesn't it sound like a noise?
Morsh.
Yeah. Oh wait, I think I have a Morse sound. Hold on. Not that one. Okay, I got it. Okay. So whenever Rick Morse sends a super chat, see his name, and forgive me, Mr. Morse, it sounds like the sound that one's wet bathing suit would make if you sit down too fast. Right? Like you just got out of the pool, you go over to sit down and you morsh. Wait, no, that's more like, and you morsh. That's it. That's the morsh right there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thank you for the $5 Rick Morsh. That's a good one. I don't know how I'm going to remember all these sound effects. Yeah.
I talk to his wife, Leanne, on Instagram all the time.
You do?
By the way, that's who's messaging. She chatted again and said to Ashley, "Great job on your spare bedroom organization. Your friend Leanne." We talk on Instagram all the time. Hey, Leanne.
Oh, cool. All right.
Fun fact.
Maybe some of you have eyed this drone. If you just joined, this drone will be giving away at the very end of the show with a thing we're doing called last comment wins at the very end.
That's stressful.
Isn't it? Because even after it stops streaming, the chat will go for a while until I stop it. So I'll stop it, and then whoever did the last chat will win this little drone.
It's one of those tiny babies, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Snaptane H823H. It's a dumb name, but it's one of my favorite little types of drones. There it is. It's a cute little baby. Look at that little baby.
Oh, look at that little guy. Oh, him cute.
Isn't he? I could fly it now. There he is. It's that precious little muffin.
Goodness.
Look at that.
Wow.
So somebody will win that. I think it comes with an extra battery and a controller and all that stuff. Propellers and all the flip-de-doos and dip-de-dees.
Oh, those are my favorites.
The flip-de-doos or the dip-de-dees? Yeah.
The flip-de-dees. Dudes.
Now,
the flip-de-dees.
Your chance to win some Freewell filters from freewellgear.com coming up. We thank Freewell for being a sponsor of the show. And how you do this? By playing the contest that Ashley is hoping that I forgot about. Ashley's nature clip. We'll do that.
See, how is it I can talk about sharding in a video, but I can't handle animals doing it?
Well, this is going to be fun. But first, a video from David Avi. I think I'm saying his name right. Hello, Ken. Love what you're doing on YouTube. Please keep doing it. I shall. Check out my crane video. I am still a beginner. All right. So this is from David Avi. I love cranes. I especially like it when cranes congregate together. Any kind of structure that takes up a vertical space just kind of screams out drone me, doesn't it?
So you can drone at construction sites? Like, that's doable?
I'm thinking this is in another country.
Okay.
So I don't know what the laws are in this particular country. It don't look American, that's what I'm saying. But
he's not going to go through it. Oh, woo.
No, he said he was still a beginner. But I've seen some FPV videos where people do go through and all that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good. This is how you view the world. When you have a drone, you're like, oh yeah, I can film that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've got that comment the other day. We were driving along somewhere, and Blake said, "Isn't that so pretty?" I was like, man, I wish I had my drone.
And why didn't you?
Because of the stay-at-home order, I don't know what we can do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good excuse.
You have an opinion on that, for real though? Like, what do you know if there's a rule out there? Like, cops are stationed at park gates around here, making sure people don't stand around, don't just waste time. So what? I mean,
I can't
am I
advise.
still alive?
I can't advise people to do anything. There's so many different rules in municipalities and states and everything. I would say just follow the rules that are set forth by your local community and be safe. Don't do anything unnecessarily crazy. But I will say,
That makes sense.
I tried to bribe my haircut person $100 to come cut my hair on my porch. I said,
No.
yeah, I said, $100, come chop my hair on my porch. I will wear a mask. And you know what she said?
What?
I think you can see what she said. She said no.
Ken, listen, for that same $100, I'll travel across the state and come cut your hair.
Do you cut hair? Are you a haircut person? Then no.
Like, give me.
Yeah, that'd be a no. That'd be a
Can
no.
I cut hair? Sure. Is it good? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
All right, how about one more video
Yeah.
from a guy named Dave?
Oh, I love Dave.
Dave's awesome. No last name, just Dave. Hey, Ken, I thought I will share my latest video with you for you to consider it to share on your live stream. The story in a nutshell in this video, I make every year a highlight video of the previous year's best moments captured with my drone. Hope you enjoy it. Dave. Dave also doesn't say where this was. That's probably the thing. If you're going to send in a video, please send it to kenheronupload@gmail.com. Tell me what the music source was so that I don't get in trouble. And also, you know, include some information about like what drone used or where it is and stuff like that.
Such a mystery. Dave is so mysterious.
Oh, it's such
Wow.
a mystery. Maybe some of you will recognize where this is, but here is Dave. It's actually
What?
Yeah, it's actually really good. Add a little bit of sound effects to his video.
Wow.
Yeah. So again,
To the feet. Oh.
that ain't America.
Nah, America ain't that pretty. Why'd that goat got little dangly things on his neck?
Because he doesn't have thumbs. Right? If he had thumbs, he could pluck them off, right? Look, see what he did there? He added some little radio sound effects to this. Audio is so important in a video. Look at that. Where's that? I want to go there. Look at these people just floating around. I want to do that. Where is it? Tell me, Dave! What's wrong with you, Dave?
Wow, we're going underwater.
We
Oh,
were,
we're in the
yeah.
sky.
Wow. That could be Merca. Nah.
That
Nah.
ain't
Nah. That ain't.
Wow.
Yeah. Beautiful stuff.
I just want to travel the world.
You do?
It's so much to see everywhere.
Yeah. Thanks, Dave.
Dave, I like Dave.
Good old Dave. And I also like Eugene L. Thank you, Eugene L. That's a L of a contribution.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Alexa, shut up. Have Ashley cut your hair. No, Eugene, you don't want that. I don't want that. No.
The YouTube video we can make.
There's not enough bandages.
Think of the views.
Oh yeah. Do you know? I was on a morning show in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah.
Me and my morning show partner, his name was Beaner. That was his nickname. And 1 week before my wedding, I lost a bet where I had to shave my head. So all of my wedding pictures are me with no hair. Like, not that I saved them. Those pictures looked really good as I was burning them in my backyard. But at the time,
Was she so mad? Was she so mad at you?
I asked her, I said, look, I can go back on the bet, but there's thousands of people that, and she's like, you know what she said? She said, you do what you want, which is a trap. It's a trap.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? That is a girl technique right there. No, you You do what you think's best. Oh, don't fall for that, dudes. I've lived long enough to know that's a trap.
It is. It is.
Verification.
But you know what? Huh?
Verified by a girl.
It is a trap, but let me tell you this. Any girl who is self-aware, woman is self-aware, should know that that is a trap, and you should be woman enough to say, well, I would rather you do this, but respect you enough as an individual and a grown man to say, if you choose to do this, you are your own person.
Quick aside. And you'll find audio from this story on side B. Just go here and look up the Lamborghini story, okay?
Oh no.
When I was married, I was living in Pittsburgh. I'm trying to give the shortest version of this, not to get the show off the rails. But I was in a horrible motorcycle accident where I broke both my ankles. Some woman pulled out in front of me. I was more mad because it was a rare motorcycle. My ankles would heal, but I wasn't able to ever get that bike again. Anyway, it was a Kawasaki. It was a 1992 Kawasaki ZX7RR, which is the racing version. There was only 150 in the whole country, and I had one of them that was in storage for 10 years, so I was still doing the break-in miles 10 years later. Anyway, still bitter. But I'm not walker or anything, so I sued this lady, and I got $100,000 from her insurance company, 30% of which went to my lawyer, and then another percentage of that went to my hospital bill. So I was left with 40 something, right? And so I had just gotten married, and me and my wife, we were living in a farmhouse and had the opportunity to buy it. So she said, well, that's your money. And I was like, okay. No, right? So I was like, at the time, I wanted a fancy car. And I knew nothing about, like, I wanted a Lamborghini Countach, the 20th anniversary, you know, the silver. You can Google it, but that's what I wanted. Couldn't afford that, so I got a replica. Biggest regret in my life with that car. Second biggest regret was not using that money to enrich our new marriage, which I should have done. I'm like, no, it's our money. Let me buy you a house, right? I didn't do that.
Man, the more stories I hear from your marriage, the bald head, the other things we've heard through the radio and nowadays, I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, that's what happens when you live more than 26 years. You gather up stories. That's what happens. You know what else happens? You have relationship grenades that you find from time to time. Like there's a picture somewhere. I've moved so many times since I've been divorced, but somewhere in the house is a picture of Danielle. Somewhere in here. That was her name. So there's stuff. There's Danielle's stuff. Talk about oversharing. I'm ready. I still no. I don't know. I can't. Nope. Almost overshared.
No, tell me.
Hey, let's thank Geeks Vana with a 5-pounder. Thanks, Geeks Vana. The super sticker. Keep it up.
Tell me.
You know, me not saying it's our money didn't contribute to the fact that she cheated on me, and that's why we got divorced.
Oh, shit. That's sad.
It is. Yeah.
I'm going to overshare in my next video that goes up Monday, so don't feel bad.
Anyway, I had a good lawyer, and she lived in her car for a couple months. So I win. Anyway.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we still talk. There's a chance she could be watching this. Who knows? She's aged a lot better than me. Oh, she's aged so much better than me. I'm a melted candle of my former self. Anyway, I'm going off the rails here. We got viewer video of the week, which is really good. And I could tell stories all night long. TNL After Dark starting next week.
Let's do it.
No. You know what we need to do?
What?
It's time for Ashley's Real Gross Nature Clip. It's It's oh so gross. It's oh so gross. It's oh so very gross. So right now it's time to say, pick me, pick me, pick me in the chat. Say, pick me. And Ashley will pick someone without telling us who they are. She's going to pick 2 people.
Okay. 2 people.
Yes, the one person will be the winner if Ashley is able to watch Ashley's nature clip without making a face. That person will win 3 pounds of gold bullion. If Ashley is able to watch this video without making a face. And what the hell, I'll throw my car in. I'll throw my car in too. And my soul. Also, you can win my soul. That's how confident I am. Okay. And
a super chat just went by. We missed it.
Oh, Robert Yonata with the $10. Love the Lambo. What did it say? It scrolled past
The Lambo story.
Lambo story. Oh yes. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Is that Whiz Bang with a $50 super? Well, I can't do your sound effect. We already got the prize music going. Brought to you by Tootsie Bad Beans. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the $50 super chat. Goodness. All right.
Woo!
So,
all right.
And then the other person will win a set of eyeballs if Ashley does make a face.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, what the hell? Just let's reveal the names. Who's the person who will win the gold bullion?
All right. The gold will go to the entire mech.
Okay. All right.
And then the eyeballs will go to G-Man.
All right. Well, let me first pre-congratulate G-Man.
You better stop.
I am so confident. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I might make it today. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling it.
I tell you what I will do, Ashley.
What? What?
These 2 nature clips. By the way, if you want to send in a nature clip, you can do that here. KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. It doesn't all have to be disgusting. It doesn't all have to be poo, but it just so happens this one is. It's all about the poo. This is
love
just
a good poo.
This is just nature. This is just animals. Just what's
normal?
Yeah. What's more natural than nature? I ask you. Nothing. So,
nothing.
I will play the first nature clip where you will most likely make a face. And then
I have 2?
I will offer you a palate cleanser.
Ah.
The second video is also poo, but you will make the it's so cute face because I know Ashley.
Okay.
All right, let me get this ready here. I gotta put it over there. And we got that over there. All right. This week's nature clip for Ashley. No sound effects were added. This is actual audio.
What's he doing? Just walking?
Yep.
It's going.
What was that?
It just.
Yep. Yeah, it did. That's it. It spread it with its tail.
That is not.
Little,
that's not real.
Little
kid.
over here,
Is that
little
real?
over there. Oh yes. Oh, it's totally real. And so, who is our loser?
The entire mech.
Hey, the entire mix. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. And so, congratulations, G-Man. Now, this is just to cleanse your palate and to bring you back from the edge. You ready?
Yeah.
Ashley, it is the cutest poop you will ever see.
I don't know about
Ever.
that.
Ever. It's the cutest poop any of
Can
you
poop
freaks
be
will
cute?
ever see. I give you
I swear to God, if this is a picture of you on the toilet.
I give you the Ken guarantee that it is not that. All right. Here you go. Enjoy, Ashley.
No.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it cute? Yeah.
Just flick
Like a little
Pez dispenser.
poop Pez dispenser. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So that's Ashley's nature clip. If you want to participate in that, for the next time Ashley's on, kenheronupload@gmail.com.
Who do I need to be mad at about the hippo though? Who sent you that? Who am I mad at now?
No, don't be mad at anybody. Don't be mad at anybody.
Because Artco owned the video he sent of the heron eating the ducklings.
Yes.
Artco owned it.
Anytime an animal is eating another, preferably cute animal, that's the secret sauce right there.
I almost cried that night.
Did you? And
yeah,
now
I was like that close.
while I get the next thing ready, here is Ashley with a joke.
Ooh, I get another joke.
Mhm.
I get another joke. It's loading. Sorry. What did the Tin Man say when he got run over by a steamroller?
What?
Curses! Foil again! Get it?
Alexa, tell me a joke.
Why was the Miami Dolphin called for a personal foul?
Why?
He tripped a player on purpose.
I think I like the foil one better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hers was bad.
Yeah, one more, Ashley, one more.
What do you call a magic dog?
What?
Labracadabrador.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
What did the pecan tree say to the psychiatrist?
What?
I think I'm growing nuts.
I think I like yours better.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think
I'm
you.
2 for 2.
Yeah, you win that one. You win that one. Rob Muller with a €2 says, "Sing us a song, Ken, please."
Yeah.
You know, I was actually preparing a song for tonight, but it turned out
Where you were.
better than I thought. Did you see the one I did with I posted about the COVID? It's on the channel.
Popped up right before you called me. I know. I saw it. I was gonna watch it after the show.
Okay. Well, that's the song I was going to sing live, but it's way out of my register, and it actually hurt to do that because I did it like 15 times to try to get it as close as I could. Anyway, check it out. It's on the channel. But right now, speaking of that, did you watch when I did the song when we had Leonard French on, the copyright lawyer from last week? Did you see the song I sang during that? Because
I did not see the song.
okay, I figured you didn't because you never watch the shows you're not on. So
I do too. I do too.
liar. But that's fine.
Sometimes I
Hey,
do.
you're a busy gal. I understand. I totally understand. So I have that I'm gonna play for you, and someone stole it. So here is that song. If you missed it from last week, it's very short. Yeah. That's right. Nobody on the road, nobody on the beach. There's germs in the air, a cure is out of reach. Empty lake, empty streets, the sun goes down lone. Snuck over to your house, 'cause I know that you're home. I can see you, your pale skin needs a little sun. You got your toilet paper stacking your respirator on, baby. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the COVID-19 has gone. Yeah.
Nice.
Ashley, your thoughts on that?
That was so good.
Really?
Wow.
Ah, come on.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, I appreciate you saying
Amazing.
that. That's nice of you to say. So, I mean, that was kind of a random song to pick, right? Because there's really, the Boys of Summer, there's really no correlation between, it doesn't rhyme with Corona or anything, right? So
Right,
you remember
as
that?
far as I know, yeah.
Now, don't mention the name of the service. But do you
Okay.
remember the comedy service that you and I and Kelly had when we were doing the morning show?
Yes.
There is a service, and what they provide is show prep. You know, like the news of the day, and sometimes they'll have audio stuff in there as well. Well, the day after I did that song. Now, I'm not accusing them of anything. I'm not accusing them of anything, but it is certainly an amazing coincidence. So I will play their version of that, which then we used to contribute to them a lot. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know, but maybe somebody sent that to them. But anyway, here's their version. It's just audio.
Nobody on the road, nobody on the beach. A virus in the air, stay 6 feet out of reach. Empty shelves, empty streets, order to stay home. I got a makeshift mask, I made friends with a garden gnome. But I can't see you, and I'm not the only one. Sitting on your couch, Netflix is on, baby. I keep hoping this situation won't last long after coronavirus is gone. Out at the store.
How about that?
That's pretty suspicious.
I don't care. I'm not mad or anything. It's just like an amazing coincidence. But anyway, so there's that. You know what I do? I would feel a lot better if we could just for one moment step into the Raz chamber. I know some people out there have been calling for this, and it's time to, if everybody just hop in here together. If you're new to the stream, please let me know, because this is a thing that we do. We hop into the purple and blue goo, and we let it cover every inch of our being, even
Our naked bodies.
yes, even way up in the cracks and crevices and the naughty bits where the sun don't shine.
Yum.
It feels so good. Betwixt your toes! Let the Raz cure what ails you.
Oh yeah.
No farting in the Raz! Who farted in the Raz? Anyway, so that's the thing we do. Let's see, what else did I not share? No, I did that. Oh, no, I guess that's it. Is the show over already? What do you want to talk about, Ashley? Did we cover everything?
Yeah, I mean, have we done viewer video of the week?
We're about to do that. Yes.
Did you want to talk about how to win the Pixel 4?
Oh yeah, that's probably a good thing to talk about. So all you need to do is go over to Side B. That's my second channel. There's a link in the description, and subscribe, and then comment on at least 3 videos, and I will pick from those who commented, and you will win this Pixel 4. What kind of phone do you have,
wow.
Ashley?
I have an iPhone X.
Okay, is that an old one?
Ooh.
I'm not that familiar with cell phone stuff.
It came out 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, you know who's
Prettier.
really
Yours is prettier.
really into the cell phones, and that is Kelly Green.
Is that the kind of phone he has?
That one? No.
What does he have?
That's he special ordered his phone from the UK.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he got it before it was available to the United States. That's how wacky he is for cell phones. I'm like, hey, you know what?
Weirdo.
I mean, as long as I can still get my Facebook and my time and my Zoom, and I can still play Minesweeper on this thing, I'm good to go. It still works.
What?
Yeah. So, what was I talking about?
Oh, somebody's blowing me up in the chat right now. iPhone X is pronounced 10. And then in all caps, woman, girls. Listen, I know that it's supposed to be a 10, but they didn't come out with a 9, so I'm calling it iPhone X.
Okay. One thing that we need to talk about ever so briefly, and you touched on it earlier, is the fact that you finally saw a good movie. And that's about as long as I can play that. George Lucas will get mad. But you saw Star Wars, which was one of the recommended movies that everybody says, because you had not seen anything. Your movie stuff was like the Sisterhood of the Dirty Pants or stuff like that came out like in the 2010s or something.
Yeah, a lot of recent scary movies. That's all I've really seen.
So you're going to start watching the classics.
Yes, and I started, since everyone gave me so much crap about it, I started with Star Wars, A New Hope.
A New Hope, the very first one, yes.
And like I said earlier, in case you're just now joining the chat, when I logged on, I knew they were in episodes, but I didn't realize that episode 4 was technically the first one. I had to Google it. And I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah. Preach it, girl.
I'm mad.
Oh.
Listen, I have all the clips. I'm going to edit a video down, give you my full review of Star Wars on Monday. That video is going to go up.
That's great. Hold on, that's great. You should do that. You should review, like, 40-year-old movies. That's what you should do.
Yeah.
This movie came out in 1977, and I just saw it for the first time because I'm a millennial. That's what you should do. Millennial movie reviews.
Here's the concept.
Okay.
Here's the concept.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this. I wasn't going to tell you about it, but here we are.
Okay.
So I was going to call it Millennial Movie Mondays.
Ah.
And every Monday is when a new classic video like Star Wars, Jaws, Back to the Future would go up. And the first clip is me talking, saying what I think the movie is going to be about. Having never seen it, not reading clip notes, nothing.
So you're judging a book by its cover, essentially.
Yep.
Okay.
And then during the movie, when major parts happen, I turn on my camera and I'm like, no, blankety blank did blank. Like me seeing this for the first time. Like, let me tell you this. I got Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi confused.
Yeah.
Because I had never seen it. And so then when I saw that part in the movie, anyways, and so then I watched the movie and I give real-time feedback. And then at the end, I give a review on what I think, how I feel
that's
watching
good.
that movie.
Did you... Now, the effects don't hold up. They don't. If you're a fan, that's fine. I'm a fan as well. Here's this. This is where Kelly Green would say, "I love Star Trek," and that's where I would punch him right in the face because he says that stuff just to mess with me. But did you enjoy it? No, don't even. There'll be a Wars Trek brawl.
Yeah, I know that upsets a lot of people. Did I enjoy it? I can understand why there is a cult following. I am going to watch the next episode because I am very upset that Yoda was not in this one. I talked about in the review that I didn't realize that Yoda hasn't been a constant part of Star Wars. Like, when I think of Star Wars as someone who just saw the first one literally yesterday, I think of Yoda, Chewie, and Darth Vader, and Luke Skywalker. And then to see that Yoda wasn't even in the first one, and that Chewbacca is a scaredy cat, like, I thought he was going to be a better character than that.
Okay. Well, I think Millennial Movie Monday is great.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I have a lot more to say about the movie, so I didn't give all of it away. But,
okay, good.
And
all right.
And I overshare in that in the clips too. Something that's not a shart. It's not about poop this time.
Okay. This has been a very poop-centric stream. So yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate that. That's great. Thank you for letting us know all about that. Not to change the subject or anything, but hey, if you have any news for Jeff Sills, who was not here tonight because of a family matter, he's okay. Just to let you know, but he did have some family stuff to tend to. That's why he wasn't here tonight. And I thank Greg for filling in. So there was something else that I wanted to do before we. See, I'm not used to my co-host not tiring out before I do. Because when I have Dana on, like right around 70 minutes, Dana's like, "Where's my recliner?" Kelly's like, "I got to get back to my family."
I took a nap today. So I took a nap, I put on makeup, I curled my hair. Like, you are getting the best version of Ashley tonight.
Oh, excellent. Oh, TJ Grady with another one. $2 super chat. Ashley, wait till you see Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda, baby Yoda. Baby Yoda, baby Yoda. Now, I'm going to blow y'all away. Y'all think I don't know this. I actually know that it is not Baby Yoda. That is actually called the creature.
Well, initially, yeah. I mean,
right, initially.
Sure, yeah. But all of us
Only
viewers,
because-
we know him as Baby Yoda, of course.
Right. Because I called it Baby Yoda in front of a big Star Wars fan, and they were like, actually, the fact is, that is not Yoda, that is actually creature. And I was like, wow.
Her impression is not representative of all Star Wars fans. Now,
No, just Kevin in Knoxville.
Now, you know my friend Doris, who is 102.
Yes.
Yeah, she lives in South Carolina, and I go to visit her every Christmas. And this past Christmas, I took Doris, 102 years old, and her friend, 90-something years old, to see the last Star Wars movie. I said, "Are you sure you want to go?" They're like, "Yeah." I said, "Have you seen any of the other Star Wars movies?" No. So they had no point of reference. They had no idea the characters. They had not seen a movie since the talkies began, I think, So they weren't ready for all the... Anyway, we went to this place that had the recliners, the big... Nice. So I put Doris in there, and I had the other one over here, and I'm like, it was an old gal sandwich. And I'm watching Doris. I should have filmed it, but, they frown on filming in a movie theater. So I'm looking over at Doris. Every time an alien came on, she would go, "Oh," like out loud. She would be like, the whole theater's quiet. Doris is like, "Oh, what is that?" Every time there's some weird alien, she'd, "Oh." And at the end, she was very polite. I asked her if she liked it. She said yes. I said, "Doris, I know you're lying." She says, "I am."
Me and Doris would get along really well. I
Yeah,
like
Doris is awesome. Now, she had to be hospitalized recently at her rest home, and I haven't heard back for a while because I'm not family, so I don't know what's going on with her. I'll keep you updated as soon as I know something. But they said she's okay. That's all they should. HIPAA.
Oh.
They can't.
Yeah.
So, people in other countries, HIPAA is something that prevents our medical people from telling strangers that you got a boil in your butt, because nobody needs to know that.
Do other countries not have HIPAA?
They have their own versions. I don't know if it's a worldwide thing. The entire MC with a $5 super chat. I knew my nature clip and chances were low, but know that Ashley can't help it. Appreciate the show. P's pronounced. The entire MC. Okay.
P.S.
P.S. No, I get you. Okay.
I was calling him the entire mech. Sorry.
The entire mech. Okay. A few people in the chat have asked me to sing again. See, I'm always on the fence about... No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do... I'm always on the fence about singing. I enjoy doing it. But I know there's people out there that are like, bye-bye, when I start. It's a little cringe, I guess, for some people. But if you let me know in the chat, I can sing a song at the very end. When the show's over and we're about to go, and I'm about to announce who the winner of this drone will be for the person who is the last chatter. Let me know in the chat if that's what you want me to do. I have the acoustic version of Aha's Take on Me that I can do.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Ken, no.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta hear it.
It's fun to sing. Anyway, let's get to the viewer video of the week. Brought to you by FreewellGear.com. We thank Freewell for being a sponsor. Thank you so much, you guys. And now the winner of the filters of your choice from FreewellGear.com is the... Casey Wrightsman. Now, I know he's won before, So you already have all the filters you need, but I'll give you some eyeballs or whatever. I'll give you a kidney if you need it. Okay. So this is from oh yeah. So Casey did something I did not think was possible, and forgive me if you're into this, but not a fan of golf. So Casey did something I did not think was even possible. He made a golf course interesting. Hey Ken, I've had a lot of time to fly and actually put an edit together this last couple of weeks, so here is another edit I put together. It's an empty golf course. Thanks again, and I'm looking forward to TNL, Casey Wrightsman. So here it is, the viewer video of the week from Casey.
Oh, those are the batting cages or something, right?
Yeah, I think they golf from those. They do driving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The batting cages. Yep.
Them's the jokes.
Yeah.
Look at those mountains.
Yeah. Low flying to the ground is always great. Get a lot more detail, and it gives the impression of speed a lot better. Look at that. He made a parking lot interesting.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh, over the tree. Geese!
Yeah. Well, that was nice. Thank you so much, Casey, for sending that in. If you want the eyeballs, you just let me know. And I see somebody else, it was Mark H. or somebody said, I won prizes, never got it. You suck, Ken. If you won something, he didn't say it. If you won something and I didn't send it to you, it's not because I am purposely ignoring you. It's because I forgot. So please remind me by sending me an email here. KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. Yes.
Jeff is in the chat.
Jeff who?
Jeff's here.
Jeff.
News guy.
Who? Jeff?
I think he used to do the news.
Oh, that guy that used to do the news.
Yeah.
What's he been up to? Geeks
Not
Vana.
doing news.
Hey, Geeks Vana with a 5-pounder. Pound it. Thanks, Geeks Vana. It's something like 1 a.m. or something over there in the UK. Thanks to all our UK viewers and everybody in Europe who are staying up. You know, I got to say, in all seriousness, this stream means a great deal to me. In all sincerity, it really does. It's a lot of work preparing for it. Hopefully it goes off flawlessly. It seems like, just to knock on wood, that Wirecast seems to be cooperating this evening, so that's fun.
Lord.
Yeah. So Ashley and Jeff Sills and Greg and Kelly and Dana and so many other people helped to make this possible. Not to mention the fact that you people watching do. There's I would say I am very fortunate. I never take any of my YouTube success for granted, ever. Because, and there's a solid 200-300 of you that I could do anything. Like, I could just sit here and do a yo-yo for 3 hours, and you people would be like, oh, Ken's doing a yo-yo. Okay, we'll hang out, see what happens. Thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, one day it may come to that. I could lose my ever-loving mind and just be like, hey, what do you think? 300 subscribers, you would stick around there. I appreciate it. So, no, I I work 2 solid days preparing for this show. This is the 142nd show in a row. I'm pretty proud of that, and I'm pretty proud of you guys, and thankful for making this possible. Because a clown like me, I need an outlet. You know, if you're a musician, you need people to play in front of. You need that. So I need an outlet for my creativity. And once the morning show stuff stopped, I was like, oh, what am I going to do now? Well, I could be silly in front of a mirror, but I already know I'm hilarious. No. So anyway, no, I'm very fortunate that once the radio stuff stopped, that this YouTubery continues. Rob Muller with a €2. Thank you. It's 4 a.m. in Harlem. Hey, where's it? Where's Dombra been? Where Dombra? I haven't seen Dombra. And David Cassidy. Hey, man, thanks. My favorite Partridge with a $10 super chat. Love the show always. And I guess that's it. Ashley, did you want to say something to sum everything up? Sum up the show.
Well, actually, I wasn't going to sum up the show. I was going to let you know what some people and I have been talking about. Of course, Ken, you brought me on here in the in the show in November.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about drones.
Right.
And since then, you've helped me become more of the drone community, and I've been making videos now, or trying to start making videos. But I've actually, the droning community, the people who are here on this live stream, people who watch your channel, they are some of the nicest people. And today, I actually mentioned how, I don't know if you guys can tell this or not, but I am pretty extroverted. And today, I don't know what it was today, but like this safer at home stuff has really gotten me down. And I made a post about it, and like TJ reached out and said, he was like, I'm feeling it too. But you know what? We got TNL tonight, and then Leanne, like I said earlier in the show, me and Leanne talk on Instagram almost every day. Doc Murdoch, we talk on Instagram. Anyways, it's just a cool place every Thursday night we come and we chat to each other, and then like we talk on here and stuff. But then, we get out into our respective channels or Instagram or Facebook, and we can still talk. And I gotta say, this community of drones, and then just in the craziness of Ken's world that you've created on YouTube, are some of just the nicest freaking people.
They really are.
Nicest freaking people.
And you're a millennial, so you grew up with screens and computers and cell phones and all that stuff. It's even more amazing to someone like me who grew up in a world that didn't have personal computers in every house. So to do what we're doing tonight with all of this stuff and technology, and anyway, now I'm sounding old, but I do appreciate.
Well, freaking Greg and Lars, we have been in Tennessee, Australia, and Sweden. What?
Yeah, when you stop and think about it, it's pretty amazing, and thank goodness we have this interwebs thing right now with all the staying at home stuff. So anyway, that said, we'll hug it out later.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
Big thanks to Lars Persson for staying up, who is sound asleep now, sawing wood, no doubt. Jeff Sills, I hope you can sort your family stuff out. We'll see you next week. Thanks to Greg Kunert for sitting in. And thank you, Ashley, for being on here and being so doggone party. I will sing a song at the end if you want me to. Just let me know in the chat. What the hell? Why not? I'm giving this away to the last person who chats. Last person to chat will win. Until next week, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay safe out there. Buh.
And bye.
Where's that button? I gotta hit the.
Are you gonna sing?
Not now. In a minute. Okay.
enjoy pigeon jerky, the killer like a processed meat. Enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. Establish nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the killer like a processed meat. Yeah. That was so funny.
By the way, can people hear us?
Yeah. Let me. I signed out of the chat.
No, we're good. We're good. I think. Check 1 2. Hey, we're back. By the way, that little girl. It's my hope to do this show long enough to where that little girl graduates from college. She's
That'd be cute.
She's a little older now. I've been using that clip for a long time. Her name is Shayla, by the way. There's a little fun fact for those of you who stuck around. So, I saw people saying they want me to sing. I'll do it.
And people thought you were tricking them.
No, I'll do it. I mean, I'll do it. It's a slow song. You know, Aha, Take on Me.
Yep.
Well, there's an MTV acoustic unplugged version. And if you want me to, I will sing. But at the end, of course, I'll say goodbye, and then we'll pick a winner for this.
Yeah.
Because I think people are sticking around for this, not to hear me sing.
No, definitely for you.
Yeah, she says as she yawns. No, they wanna hear you, Ken. All right. If you're gonna cringe, go ahead and leave. I'll do my best. Oh Lord, I can't believe I'm doing this. Whew. Talking away, I don't know what I'm to say, I say it anyway. Today is another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay, and take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. So needless to say, I'm odds and ends, but that's me, I'm stumbling away. Slowly learning that life is okay, and I say after me, it's no better to be safe than sorry, and take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. Should I finish it?
Listen, we're this far in. Let's finish it.
Okay, why not? It's the end of the show.
Your falsetto is great.
Ah, my throat hurts. Piano solo.
It's great.
Things that you say, is it a life or just to play my worries away? You're all the things I've got to remember and shying away. I'll be coming for you anyway. Take me on. Take on me.
Hey.
I'll be gone in a day or two. In a day or two. I think that's it. Thank you.
Wow, I teared up a little.
That went way too long. My voice is cracked from the other night singing that damn COVID song. Anyway, so who's our winner?
Oh.
We can't. That's the thing. We can't pick a winner until the stream stops.
Oh God, you're so right.
Yeah. So, thank you. You're very kind. It was a fun show. It was a little bit long. What the hell? Why not? A little bit of entertainment in these trying times. So, I will watch the chat, and I will pick a winner of the drone. Until next time, and bye.